Today marks the start of a new era in Saudi Arabia. Women are being allowed to drive legally for the first time. It's a practice taken for granted in most of the world. But for the Saudis, it's one more sign of changing times. CBS News foreign correspondent Holly Williams reports from Riyadh.
Women here in Saudi Arabia have finally been given the green light to drive, but at the same time, the Saudi authorities have been arresting women's rights campaigners.
At the stroke of midnight last night, the second it became legal for them to get behind the wheel, these groundbreaking Saudi women hit the gas.
How are you feeling?
I'm glad. I'm so happy and excited. I came from my home by myself and no one can stop me.
It's been 28 years since a small group of brave Saudi women began demanding the right to drive, illegally taking the wheel, risking arrest and shaming their government. But they didn't get anywhere until the arrival of Saudi Arabia's new reforming crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman. He's also allowed girls to play sport in public schools, opened cinemas for the first time in decades, and permitted music to be performed in public, a taboo for many conservative Muslims. Saudi rock band Most of Us wrote this song in support of women drivers, with apologies to Steppenwolf.
At the same period of the end of the 50s back in the West, where liberation happened suddenly, so people are going through the same here.
But for Saudi women, legal equality is a long way off. They still need a male relative's permission to travel overseas or get married. And in recent weeks, several women's rights campaigners have been arrested. The government says they conspired against it. Others believe they're being punished simply for criticising the authorities.
Our Holly Williams in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We'll be right back.